50 for the place. Well, I'd suggest that'd last about 5 minutes. Rising Fear 15.75 and 2.65. Samara 27.40 and 4.10. Now here's another incredible dividend. Maya Card 2.60 for the win and $2 for the place. So you're getting 3 to 1 about your place money at the moment. And you can have 100 to 1 about it being $2 for a place when they jump. Imprimatur 13.55 and 2.85. Cossack Warrior 4.85 and 1.45. Barbarino Boy number 10, 6.75 and 1.65. That's the opening tote call for the Tancred Stakes Race 7 in Sydney at 4.25. We'll be back with more racing on 7 in just a moment. Tancred Stakes coming up now in Sydney. Here's Ian Craig.
A bit like just a little bit slowly out of the machine, and the same could be said for Cossack Warrior, who's going over towards the inside rail, and Imprimatur just in front of our Waverley Star. Rising Fear third, and Whiteout Samara's putting on a bit of pace, and racing back fifth now is Maya Card on the outside of that Talek. A length the Cossack Warrior, then Barbarino Boy, the fence taken by Fox Seal, and last on the outside of Fox Seal is a bit like her. Now the leader as they start the run out of the straight is Imprimatur. A length the break on Samara. Third on the fence is our Waverley Star getting into a nice position. Wonder Rising Fear on the outside of that Talek, and then Maya Card on his inside next is Cossack Warrior. 2 lengths to the Western Australian Barbarino Boy, a bit like a second last, and Fox Seal whips them in. Along towards the next bend near the 1600 metres, no change in the order, and Imprimatur puts on the pace, a length and a quarter clear. Second posse taken by Samara, our Waverley Star tucked in third. One further back, Rising Fear. Now he's going up 3 deep at the moment, Rising Fear, followed by Talek and 2 to Maya Card. A length and 3/4 to 2 further back, Cossack Warrior, then Barbarino Boy. Fox Seal second last, a bit like a whips them in as they run down the back and go towards the 1200 and halfway. And Samara goes to the lead from Imprimatur. Third is Rising Fear, and our Waverley Star is racing fourth. 2 lengths to Talek, a length the Maya Card and 2 Cossack Warrior, followed by Barbarino Boy, 3 Fox Seal and a half, a bit like her. At the 1000 metres corner, and the leader is Samara, 1 off the rails, 3/4 on Imprimatur. Rising Fear in third posse, and then our Waverley Star. A little over a length to Talek, and Maya Card going up on the outside of Talek to Montfort, trying to pocket Clark on Talek. Further back, Cossack Warrior, Barbarino Boy, Fox Seal, and a bit like her. The Tancred field runs to the 600 metres. Samara again joined by Imprimatur the inside. Wonder Rising Fear, our Waverley Star waiting for the out, followed by Maya Card coming into the picture. 2 lengths to Talek, who tended to drop the bit, and then Barbarino Boy. Homeward bound in the Tancred Stakes, Samara and Imprimatur taken on by our Waverley Star off the rails. Then Maya Card out towards the centre. He's putting in a big charge, Maya Card, and Maya Card swept up to our Waverley Star and heads him off, and 200 to go. The 3-year-old Maya Card is in full flight. He's drawn away. Second is our Waverley Star, who I think hit the inside rail, and then Fox Seal. But Maya Card is giving his rivals a galloping exhibition. Maya Card wins the Tancred 2 lengths. Second is our Waverley Star, 6 away third Fox Seal, followed by Talek, and then came Barbarino Boy. Further back, Cossack Warrior, Rising Fear, then a good gap, a bit like a Imprimatur second last, and Samara was last.
Second event on the
Jumped in the first event in Adelaide. In fact, it jumped early. Here's Ron Paps.
Speed. Space Command with them, 3 lengths away to Benders almost, and then another length and a half to More Tickets. Star for Us, the centre, and on the rail, Mayara. About 2 lengths away behind that division, then came Specific Aim, who's actually last, and just up on its inside, Collarband Boy. Mayara giving ground, drops back to the tail. On the side and Forceful showed out by a length and a quarter. He's nursing Even True, giving it every chance to run the full trip. A length and a half away behind those, then came Out Clear on the outside of Space Command. 2 lengths to Benders inside, More Tickets. Specific Aims out very deep on the track and on the turn as they swing, followed by Star for Us needing a run. Then further back in the field came Collarband Boy and Mayara last for home. Into the straight now, and he revs up Even True and goes out after Forceful, who's a length in front. As they run down to the 250 metre mark, they're clear of Benders, Space Command, More Tickets, Specific Aim. Now Even True claims Forceful. They're fighting it out, but Star for Us is coming at the pair. It's flying. Star for Us grabbed them. It's all over. Star for Us charges home well clear and runs away by 2.5. Second, give it to Space Command, maybe just in front of Even True. Then Specific Aim, Forceful, followed by More Tickets, Benders, Mayara. Then Out Clear, and last in Collarband Boy.
Numbers as called by Ron Paps. The first event in Adelaide, 2, 10 and 1. Number 2, Star for Us, the winner. 10-second Space Command in a photo from number 1, Even True, but it'll be 2 in a photo in the first. The second event at 1:25, scratchings numbers 4 and 9.
Well, They're off and running now. Nouvelle slow to hit the ground, and so was Born Vain, and away quickly. Very much so into stride. Kingsford Smith is flying a length in front of Regal for Me, and with those Casino Miss charging up on the outside. Regal for Me dropping back rather sharply, and around the outside of those goes True Finish, and in that division too is making ground between horses Red Royale to about third and fourth, with Regal for Me with its ears scrubbed off. A length of Nouvelle checking off their heels. Rural Plush around it. Maybe Welcome very deep, and Born Vain the rail last. Coming to the turn, Casino Misses dash clear. Two in front of Kingsford Smith, followed a length away to Red Royale, who's about to make its claim from Regal for Me, being ridden along hard. Just in behind them, Nouvelle, followed by Maybe Welcome, starting to wind up, giving ground out deep. True Finish, further back Born Vain. Rural Plush last on the swing. Into the straight, Casino Miss a length clear. Kingsford Smith goes up on the outside quickly. Red Royale has shown the persuader. Regal for Me's been hard ridden, but is still running on, and Nouvelle to the extreme outside is starting to work home pretty well. But Kingsford Smith went clear. About two in front of Red Royale, who's ducking in behind. Nouvelle out deep. Kingsford Smith on Wyndham Hill Smith. They will get the money. Kingsford Smith goes home, wins it easily. Second Red Royale, third Nouvelle, fourth Regal for Me. Never give it a moment's peace for the rider, but just plodded away. Born Vain, Casino Miss, Rural Plush, Maybe Welcome, and last in was True Finish.
Well, at the gates, but they're ready. Here's Ron Pats.
Handicap, they're off and running. Farm Levy's Fashion Fast, a little slow to begin, and so too was Saratov away quickly, going fast. Lockley's Daughter, with it on settling down. Opine Trust, Classic Man, and burrowing right up on the inside, Majestic Moss. But as they work along the side now, going to the 800-metre mark, Opine Trust just the leader. Second placing held by Classic Man, and then Majestic Moss inside Lockley's Daughter. I'm Extra Trap 3 wide. Emerald Haze just behind them, a length and a half away, then to Fire Vein. 7 lengths away to Saratov, 7 lengths further back in the field, then Fashion Fast, and forget about Farm Levy's tailed right off. Opine Trust is going keenly as they run towards the turn into the straight with just over 400 to go. Majestic Moss easing away from the rail is the first one to come into the picture for the claim at it now, and Lockley's Daughter winding up but shown the stick out wide. Majestic Moss cruises to Opine Trust. They might have brushed there. Coming at them, Lockley's Daughter. I think they'll fight it out, the classy pair. Emerald Haze running home pretty well behind the Majestic Moss, the leader. Lockley's Daughter is trying ever so hard to peg him back. It's Majestic Moss, Lockley's Daughter, and Emerald Haze. Majestic Moss keeps going harder, and he'll go home to win. Second, Lockley's Daughter. Third, Emerald Haze, flashing home fourth. What's this? Saratov, a filly by Rostov. We haven't seen much of her before today. We'll see a lot more in the future, though. Back in behind those then came Fire Vein, Classic Man. Back in behind those then came I'm Extra. They were followed further back by Fashion Fast, Opine Trust, and Farm Levy's tailed off.
Well,
ready now and racing. Away they go on the Dewars Whiskey Stars handicap, and one of the best away up and over Pete Easy Access, Combituate Lady, and also showing some early speed working around them. War Correspondent with Oriental Mill. Just behind them, Always Aloft, and Clyde's Mate, the Rail King's Pleasure. The grey Oriental Mill reefing for its head. Just behind those, Zoom Cloud and Brogan out wide. They were followed back on the inside in a pocket, Lady Joanna. Covering her was Voodoo's Glance, and then came in that division into Win. Spudman's actually 4 deep in a quartet there. 2 lengths away to Easy Access, Top Guard, and about 5 lengths away to Spot on Target, running along by the 1400-metre mark, and the leaders, the joint leaders. It's on the inside, War Correspondent, and over on the outside, King's Pleasure. They show out by 2.5 up and over Peter, length and a half away, Combituate Lady. Oriental Miller's up about 5th, followed just behind them by Clyde's Mate. Zoom Cloud between horses, Always Aloft 3 wide. Then Brogan over on the outside of Voodoo's Glance, the centre, Lady Joanna, the rail. Into Win inside of Spudman, who's back about 3rd and 4th last. 2 lengths away then to Easy Access. 1 to Top Guard and 3 away to Spot on Target, who's about to tack on. They go to the 900. War Correspondence had a good run. Leads by a long head to in second placing King's Pleasure up and over Pete. 2 lengths away to Clyde's Mate joining in quickly, and Combituate Lady was also there into the action. They were followed in that pack too as they come down the side by Always Aloft, Lady Joanna. There's another one pushing through. Zoom Cloud going up into the run, and back in behind those Brogan, caught up between horses. Spudman around it, into Win looking for room, and then over on the inside Voodoo's Glance as they come to the turn. Oriental Mills up about 5th and 6th. On the swing now, War Correspondent just the leader. He feels for it on the outside, King's Pleasure, and 3 deep up and over Pete. Oriental Mill moves up to about 4th. They pack right up. In behind them, into Win, shuffling through the division, and out deeper Spudman, Zoom Cloud, and in that pack too as they race down towards the 200-metre mark now, trying to get through them. Lady Joanna on the outside now. War Correspondent on the rail has gone. Going to the lead is King's Pleasure, coming through into Win, and out wide Oriental Mill. Oriental Oriental Mill coming through in to win. Oriental Mill wins. Into Win might have got up for second, up and over Pete between them third in a packing finish. King's Pleasure then followed by Zoom Cloud and Lady Joanna, Brogan, Spudman, Combituate Lady. Clyde's Mate next, beating about 5 home War Correspondent, Voodoo's Glance. Well back Top Guard, Brogan in that division, and so too was Spot on Target, Always Aloft and Easy Access.
Number 13, the 5th event in Adelaide, the Yalumba Classic Mile.
Classic Mile, and missing it, Malaga Donny came out 2 or 3 behind them. Scarvilla ran straight to the lead. Elusive Gambler, Runaway Night is there, and so too is Amelin, prominent in the early part. Well Kept was there, followed by Romantic Spirit, and with those Celastrius but on the rail. About a length away behind them all Benefit, followed then by the toppy Disco Gambler from Malaga Don, going up to them now from a slow start. Further back in the field behind those, Pamfield has only 3 behind it, 2 lengths away the Stayer Hollinger. With it, Eureka Stockade. Rebecca Gay is about a dozen lengths off the lead last of all, and clearly so. Down the side at the 1,000, Runaway Night putting the pressure on Scarvilla. They're a length and a half clear now. Malaga Don's had to work hard to pick up the field. He goes up to third, but he's used a lot of fuel to be there. With those Elusive Gambler and also splitting the pair Amalind and then Celastrius and Well Kept. They've got 2 and a half clear of the others, and they are headed further back by Romantic Spirit, and with those came Disco Gambler. Pamfield in that division, and All Benefit is out very deep. Further back then, Eureka Stockade, Hollinger. Rebecca Gay's gone to the rail, and she's still last, and about 8 or 9 off the lead as they come to the turn now. It's Scarvilla the inside. Runaway Night hasn't given up much peace. Malaga Don is feeling the pinch, dropping back, pumping home now is Amalind, and looking for the run through the stablemate came Elusive Gambler. The other stablemate, Disco Gambler's got right up on the rail, Well Kept to the outside, and then came All Benefit, Pamfield. Rebecca Gay into the clear, but it might be too late. Well Kept reaches Scarvilla. All Benefit is coming at it, and Sir Lastrius is flying between horses with Pamfield. Well Kept in front. Well Kept wins the Classic Mile for Yalumba. Second, give it to All Benefit. An inch in front of Sir Lastrius. Then Pamfield. Rebecca Gay flashed home. She gave away much too much start though. Disco Gambler and also Scarvilla with further back then making some headway towards the finish. Romantic Spirit, Runaway Night, Elusive Gambler, Hollinger. Malaga Don knocking up. Amelin beat some home but pulled up quickly over the line, and Eureka Stockade with the tail end division.
Okay, now they're about to move in Adelaide, but we thought we might just pop over to Moonee Valley for a little while and enjoy some of the sights there as the crowd is enjoying the sunshine, and sunshine prevailing in Adelaide, so hopefully we might get a nice day here in Melbourne tomorrow.
It is on. There they go. Fair start, missing at Island Dancer, and one of the best away out deep was Jubilee John with Mighty Luskin, and also showing speed Idol Worship driving through the pack. Tears for Fears is looking for the lead, and Regal Banquet with the blinkers on. Spears through on the inside to hold them all out. Just in behind those then came Cadesta, and they were followed right up on the rail by Jubilee Echo. Mighty Luskin getting back to midfield. Jubilee Cotton followed further back in the field by Wazovic, who's well back, and with them on the inside, Oh So True. They were followed in that jam-packed division by Island Dancer, and then came on the inside, captured before running to the turn. Regal Banquet with the blinkers on for the first time is being nursed along and travels well from in second placing Tears for Fears. They're 2.5 in advance now of Jubilee John, who can't get on the track. He's 3 deep. In the centre is Idol Worship, and on the rail Jubilee Echo, Jubilee Cotton behind those, and so too is Oh So True. Fanning deep, Mighty Luskin, Island Dancer, and a mouth is out in no man's land from Cadesta, and further back captured, and they were followed by Wazovic. She's turned it up, running to the 200-metre mark. Regal Banquet the leader, and Tears for Fears. Idol Worship, Mighty Luskin further back in the field behind those. Idol Worship goes up with Regal Banquet. Tears for Fears out deep on the track. Idol Worship, the Sangster colours, too good, and wins it by about a neck on the line to Regal Banquet. Third placing a neck away, Tears for Fears. Mighty Luskin close up fourth. Well, Wazovic wouldn't even go a yard early, but it's rocketed home down the outside about fifth or sixth, with Island Dancer also coming from well back. Sneaking through on the rail, Oh So True, a nice run. Jubilee Echo, Jubilee Cotton, Jubilee John. Then further back in the field behind those came Captured, a math out very deep, and one of the last in Cadesta with all of those.
Numbers again.
Settle now, they're off and running. It jumped well. Smurfy jumped away pretty well. Slowest into stride was Undisturbed, and also getting back Nightfallow's Day. Twig now with it, and Ocean Cloud. As they settle fully now, it's Token Gesture, Corpus Delecti and Smurfy from Cameronic will get the drop on them. In behind those Fine Row, Twig now showing some pace up on the inside. Nightfallow's Day and Charfire. Then came behind those Warrior King, followed well back behind them by Undisturbed, who's actually last of the main body, and the stayer where you'd expect to see him, Ocean Cloud 4 away. As they go go past the 600 onto the turn into the straight now, and here Token Gesture led a length to Smurfy. Fine Row going up deep on the track. Charfire in behind them. Corpus Delecti. Cameronic is there close enough. Around them Yarram Lee, followed by Twig now. Night Follows Day, Undisturbed, Warrior King and Ocean Cloud. Homeward bound Smurfy goes up and joins Token Jester, whose rider got anxious. Fine Row behind them. Cameronic's under the whip and not responding. Yarram Lee and Charfire are out wide, but Smurfy's gone to the lead. Smurfy draws clear of in second placing Token Gesture. Fine Row, the stayer Ocean Cloud is flying into the minor money, but Smurfy wins at another 20 yards. Ocean Cloud had beat her. He's gone under the stayer by a length and a half to 2. Token Gesture third, fourth Cameronic, very ordinary for mine. Yarram Lee back there with Undisturbed, Fine Row, followed by Corpus Delecti. Then came Night Follows Day and Charfire, and back behind them Warrior King, and last of all was Twig now.